Hey guys, I am so excited to be doing this webinar today for you. My son is right here, so if I'm distracted, that's why. You want to come up and say hi? Yeah? Just say hi, I'm Sam. And yes, it's April, and yes, he's in Santa pajamas, just in case you're wondering. All right, let's get this call kicked off right away. Hello. All right, so I have Blue's Clues on in the other room. I don't know if he'll go or not. Let me share my screen, and we're gonna get rolling because time is of the essence. All right, so how to keep your focus in your personal fitness journey as a mom. And the reason I picked this topic, you guys, is do you see our family? Yeah, I think you were asleep at this time. There might be a few of those interruptions, but it's the mom life, right? And it's all about working from home. So we're going to keep focused in our webinar, even though we've got this little guy with us. So I've talked to so many moms, and so many different excuses come up as why they're not working out, why they're not prioritizing themselves, and why they're not progressing towards their fitness goals. So it's so important that I just wanted to take a minute, have us chat about it. I'll hear some insights back from you guys, and I can tweak this webinar, and I'll probably do it again in 2 weeks is my goal, after I hear some feedback of different thoughts that you have or different limiting ideas keeping you from rocking it. So where I wanted to start it was just back in my story. Like, why am I here giving you this webinar? So, okay, back in 2012, Callie was born, and I was still working part-time. She's my second. As you can see, she's right there, that little peanut. And I basically was in the biggest fitness rut I'd ever been in. While I was pregnant with her, I had a lot of structural issues with my joints shifting out. Like, my hips would literally shift out and I'd be frozen. I couldn't move because it would just shoot pain down my leg, and it would take 5 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes for it to go back in. So it was really scary, and because I was scared, that caused, is that loud in your ear? You wanna go watch Blue's Clues? No? Okay. Because I was scared, that caused me to be more sedentary, and then that caused it to shift out more and more. So I was in this downward spiral while pregnant with her. She was born in September. After she was born, I had, oh my gosh, so much relief in my body. But still, I couldn't even do a push-up. Like, it was rough. So I slowly got myself at least moving, walking, but it was only a couple times a week. And coming from a background of soccer, I played collegiate soccer and semi-pro soccer, so I've always had a team with me. And when it was my turn to work out at home alone, and remember, I'm a personal trainer too. I wasn't practicing at the time, but I knew what to do. But when I didn't have any support behind me, I'd work out once or twice a week and call it good. And a lot of those were like, it was an indoor soccer game where I'd be doing wind sprints for 40 minutes. Yeah, that was fun. I'd just die like once a week and call that good. And that's not healthy, you guys. It doesn't feel good. You're not making progress towards anything. And you're not feeling like yourself. You never get in a groove. So anyway, fast forward a little while. That went on for like a year and a half, and I finally came across Beachbody, and I was invited to join a challenge group, which I was not interested in because I was a personal trainer. I was too prideful for at-home workouts, and yet I wasn't making it to the gym. It's so funny to look back on that. But I kept watching my coach, who's my coach now, and I used to actually play soccer with her, and she looked so happy. She looked like she was put together, and she looked like she was nailing it with nutrition, and she was getting the results to show it too. And so I finally saw her post about a coaching opportunity, and I was like, dang, this might be a good fit for me. And so I checked it out and I hopped in. Now, I was a huge skeptic of all of it, like the biggest. I was really planning on sending my bag of Shakeology back because I'd never bought a shake and just didn't see the true merit behind it. But I was willing to try because I'd been plateaued for like over a year at this point. So after a week, it was 1 week, my husband and I did a full scoop, a full serving of the shake. We jumped in with a 30-minute workout routine. Our lives were absolutely changed forever. And I'm actually getting a little bit choked up about it because that was 3.5 years ago. And I say that with pure humbleness. Our lives were changed forever. My husband had never been a consistent worker-outer and never been a morning person. And now most days he's waking up with me. Even now that I'm going to my boot camp 3 days a week, so I'm waking up at 4:15. He's getting up at 5 a.m. just so our schedules match, and he's still working out while I'm over at the rec center. How freaking cool is that? So these past 3.5 years, I've really found out a lot about myself and a lot about, you know, how you can overcome these obstacles that I went through as well. So let's move down in my presentation. So first off, you have to reach that point where you're ready to prioritize you. Prioritize yourself, you guys. For all that time, and let me just add in, I had my in-laws living with us too. I was in charge of 2 teenage boys as well as my 2 babies at the time. I've got a cough. We can just hear it rattling down. And I think he's pooping right now. It's okay, Danny. He's okay. This is an awesome live presentation. So anyway, I was on the back burner. Like, there was never, ever time for me. And guess what? My family paid. Oh, my heavens. They totally paid. They put up with me, but I was grumpy. I was depressed. That was one of the hardest years of my life, 2014. It was the hardest year of my life. And it could have been avoided to a certain degree because my mindset wasn't right. My body wasn't feeling good. And it came, even though I was trying to take care of everyone, you can't take care of anyone else unless you take care of you first. It's just like the oxygen on an airplane, where you take a breath and then you give it to your kid. Like, you got to take care of this, right? So some common excuses that I hear from people are that I don't have time. I was the same way. I'm like, yo, there's no way I have time to work out daily right now. And I was hiding behind that excuse until I saw, hey, there's 30-minute workouts. If you knock it out first thing in the morning, you're done for the day. You're going to feel great. Let's try it, okay? So let me just say that you have time. And this is on the next slide, but you will prioritize time to do whatever you feel is important. So when you realize how important your health is, how important it is for mom to get a good release of endorphins to start the day, you're going to serve at a higher capacity than you ever thought possible. You're going to be, feet down, ready to go. You're going to be up before your kids. Your kids aren't going to be, I used to get so mad, you guys. Briggs has always been an early bird. So I would try to wake up around 7:30, and he'd come in at 6 a.m. and go, and I go, what the? Like, his face would be right here. It would totally freak me out. Right here. And so I would wake up grumpy and like he didn't care about mom getting rest. Like, mom needs her rest. And I felt like he just didn't care. And that rubbed me wrong for so long. And now guess what? I'm up before him. He comes down. He's so excited that I'm up, and we get some time together in the mornings after my workout. So anyway, the next point, I don't have money. When I first started coaching, I actually haven't really told people this. I sold cookies for the first couple months to make sure that I wasn't hitting my family's budget, because I did not want this. I wasn't sure about Beachbody. I didn't know about it. And so coaching-wise, I was just making sure I covered my bases. And I can say right off the bat, I started to make a profit from day one. And anyway, you will have money to put where you feel it is important. If you look at your budget, what's important to you, your kids, your family, that's probably where all your money is going, right? Is there any money going towards you? Maybe you really like shopping sprees and that's how you spend money on you. So maybe, like switch that around, a lot of little money for you and your health. Because if you don't spend money on your health right now, I promise you, after 4.5 years in cardiac rehab, I promise you, you are going to have health conditions and it's going to come back and you're going to pay for health later exponentially high. True story. This last one, I'm not athletic. I've never exercised. I've never been consistent. You guys, all of that's an excuse too. Your body adapts. Yes, some people are more coordinated. Some people can catch a ball or do a backflip or whatever it is. But every person has muscles. Every person has a neurology, a neurological system. That's what I'm going for. Your body will train with you. I promise. You are an athlete. Okay. So I kind of debunked these on this slide a little bit, but my main point here is just schedule your time. When you prioritize yourself and you say, okay, realistically, this 30 minutes is 5% of your day. I didn't check the math on that, but it sounds about right. And I heard someone quote that like a couple months ago, and I was like, it is 30. It is just 5% of your day. Like, what is this? It's not, I don't have time, okay? And can I just say also, through Beachbody, there are 10-minute workouts, and it's awesome. You get your sweat on, you get burning, and then you're done. So anyway, back to that, whatever you're prioritizing, you're going to make time for. Something that is so, so helpful is explaining to your family, sorry, a little typo there, explain to your family why this is important to you. That's going to do two things. Number one, it's going to make you realize why do you want to be fit? Why do you want to get healthy? What is it that's driving you? And number two, it gives them a heads up, because if mom all of a sudden switches her routine, guess what happens when you're doing yoga? They start climbing on you. They're in there. You're doing squats and they're like, hey, mom, I need this off the top shelf. And you're like, not now. And then it turns into this battle. So it gives them a heads up that your schedule's changing, that you're going to be doing this, and then stick to that same time. I promise you, probably within 4 to 7 days, they adjust. A lot of times my kids will come hop in with me, or they just know overall that it's mom's time. Okay, like I promise you they will adjust. You just have to be the boss of your own schedule and show them that you're consistent with it, and show them that you will help them before and after, but just not during the middle. And sometimes there's stuff that I'll pause real quick and go do. But anyway, just set that time and stick with it. And yeah, we already talked through those bottom two. Okay, my next point is, what is your workout? If you're like, okay, I'm going to work out at 8 a.m. tomorrow, and you show up and you're like, what am I doing? Okay, let's see. Let's do some legs today. Let's do some arms. Can I just say, when I was working myself out, I hate doing push-ups. I hate doing arms. So it was leg day like once a week for a whole year. I never did my arms. So what was mind-blowing to me with Beachbody was a full program saying, Audrey, you must do this. And when someone tells me to do something, you guys, they're going to say, give me 10 jumps. And I'm going to say, how high? Let's do this thing, But if I tell myself, let's do 10 jumps, I get to 5 and I'm like, yeah, that's good. So to have that external force, whether it's me, whether it's Beachbody, whether it's something else you choose to do, you need to lock into a program, okay? And that's something I've loved about each Beachbody program I've done. I've done all of them since the launch of 21 Day Fix. So there's PiYo, there's the MMA Core de Force, there's Size, a hip hop program. There is Country Heat, that's a country dance program. There's Insanity Max 30. That was the first program that launched right as I was joining, and that's been my favorite. But through BOD, I'm going to show you in a second, you have hundreds of workouts, you guys. I'm not even kidding you. Hundreds of workouts. So hone in on what you love to do. You know, if I named anything right there where you're like, hey, hip hop would be fun. I actually just had a gal try. I have a free trial. If you guys want to try streaming the Beachbody On Demand, you have access to the full library. So, excuse me. So finding what you love to do in those programs that are just super fun help you so much get the ball rolling, you guys. So let's say you've never worked out. Start with the dance program, start with the other dance program, then maybe move into, you know, PiYo. It's kind of a gentler but high cardio yoga Pilates. And then maybe try 21 Day Fix where you're starting to incorporate weights. And once exercise just becomes a must, a non-negotiable thing of your day, you're going to make a huge, you're going to see those gains. It's going to feel amazing. And it just becomes habit. And then what are your goals? So that goes back to your why. Why are you doing this? What are you trying to work towards? And write those down for yourself. Stick them on your fridge. Stick them on your mirror. Stick them somewhere that you can see. Okay? So how can I help you? This is with BOD, like I was saying. So let me kind of switch up screens here. I got a few ways I can help you, you guys. But there's so many options. So if you just have to find what works for you, you know. So this is, if you try a 2-week free trial with me, this is what you will see. You get full access to all of the Beachbody programs. Oh, I forgot to say Shift Shop, 21 Day Fix Extreme. You guys, there's so many programs that have launched these past 3 years. It's been like 4 per year-ish. This goes along with Body Beast. It's a 1-week program. Double Time was so fun. That's to do with your family and your kids. Yeah. Do you see all of these? There are so many. And then this has been new, and they keep adding to it. It's so cool. I try to do yoga like once a week. It's really not my favorite thing to do. I'm not like, oh yeah, I want a yoga workout today. But I don't know why my computer's struggling right now. But it heals my body, and it keeps me from injury. Like hands down, my body absolutely needs yoga. And I've realized that, especially doing my boot camps. So anyway, you can see how this is one program, 3-day refresh. That's actually a cleanse that you can do with Beachbody. And just this last year, they added workouts for you to do on each day, because it's supposed to be, they used to say you could walk, but don't do anything, you know, really strenuous while you're doing a cleanse. And so the first couple years I didn't really know what to do. So I just stick with my workout and then die because I didn't have enough energy. But that's been awesome. Here's just different yoga. Oh, it's awesome, you guys. Check that out. So each of these, this is a separate workout. Okay. I think you get the point. But anyway, BOD is awesome. So if you'd like to join me and try for a 2-week trial, you do this, and then I plug you into my Challenge Tracker app, which I will show you with the next slide. So another way I can help you, if you're just ready to hop in and explore some different things, just go to teambeachbody.com/Audrey Matu. And you can explore on there some different ideas with fitness. The number one option I recommend to people who are wanting to join me digitally is BOD combined with Shakeology. Shakeology, oh, I forgot to put Shakeology into my slides. Shakeology I have had nearly every day for 3.5 years. And I say that with great gratitude, because it's totally helped my GI tract, like so much. I was having a lot of gut issues back in 2014 with my high stress. I had over-acidity, and it presented itself through nausea, pain, and I was throwing up once a month. It was really nuts. So anyway, with the piece of this puzzle of how to keep your focus in your fitness journey, Shakeology has been a huge piece for me. Shakeology has locked me in day after day after day, because that mindset, you guys know that mindset when you're working out, so you're like, okay, I should eat healthy. And then you work out and you're like, I'm just going to eat this because I worked out. So there's kind of two different mindsets that come with working out. So glad he's going. He's really stinky. Anyway, so having Shakeology there, it would and still does just lock me in every day. Okay, Audrey, eat healthy, get your veggies, get your fruits. Let's do this. You've got a good pure protein you're working with right now. You're getting superfoods right now. You're getting that digestive blend right now. You're getting adaptogen herbs that are helping to balance your body right now. Just an amazing, amazing array of 70 plus ingredients, and I haven't seen anything on the market like it. So I could do a whole webinar on Shakeology itself, but I'll just end there. That's been a huge piece of the puzzle. So as you're shopping, you're going to see different combinations with fitness and nutrition locked in together for a discounted price. Let me scroll down. So here's Beachbody On Demand. So slow. Okay, so you can see there's a mega pack. This is combining Shakeology with the Performance line. The Performance line, I don't do every day. I do most days. Recovery, I do a couple times a week. Hydrate, I'm doing a few times a week. Energize, I'm doing that nearly every day. Energize is a pre-workout supplement that has been clinically proven in a double-blind study. So that's like cream of the crop type study to increase your effectiveness while working out and to increase your stamina. And so you're going to actually burn more calories while you're using Energize. And you guys, I saw this so clearly today. I was drinking it. So I teach 2 classes in the morning. My first class is typically very energetic. I'm giving them a lot of my energy. Well, I only do, in my Energize, I only do a half a scoop. I've just found I'm kind of sensitive to caffeine, and if I do half scoop, it is plenty of stamina for me. And so that's what I go for. So I do a half scoop in 16 ounces of water. By my second class, and granted I had like 4, let me see on my watch. I had 4.5 hours of sleep last night. So that 4:15 a.m. alarm really hurt. That was rough. And so I'm doing the first class, super high energy. Second class, I was still just super energetic. And the people in my second class, they started to die out. And I was doing most of the moves with them after having done most of the moves with the first class. So that was like, I'm all, y'all need a drink of my Energize over there. You look tired. But it is powerful stuff, and it's been clinically proven to do what it's set out to do. If you don't want the Performance line, you can get Shakeology only with Beachbody On Demand. Or on this one, it is the Performance line with Beachbody On Demand. So a couple cool options there. And there's a few more, but that's kind of the gist of it. So that's a bundled deal. Otherwise, you can get Beachbody On Demand by itself for $99. Shakeology by itself is sold at $130. So you can see how this one, so this would be $40. Yeah, that's pretty close to just the price if you were to get each of them individually. But then you have the portion control containers, and those are about $30 for the portion fix. So you're saving about $30 with this one. Okay, back to my slides. Awesome options for you. And yeah, like I said, these are for you. So BOD and doing Shakeology, online personal training through InspireStrongFitness.com. I don't have a specific link to this one yet, but if you send me a message, I will explain it a little bit better to you. But I have personal training clients right here. So whether that's digitally or I'm seeing them in person, I have people click in here, and I have a password, and then I have their individualized workouts. So I'm helping people who just want a little bit more instead of the broad scope, you know, plug me into insanity or plug me into ADD obsession. Instead of just like a set fitness program, this is one that we designed together based on your goals and your body and what you're capable of, and then we grow from there. So it's very individualized. If you're interested in that, just email me. And the last thing, oh gosh, is if you're local. So here in Salt Lake City, I'm hosting the boot camp 3 times a week in Taylorsville, or I am a personal trainer as well, certified personal trainer through ACE, and it's been an absolute blast to be able to personal train again. So that's been awesome and really fun. I've been training for over 10 years. Oh gosh, that took us too far out, Sam, too far. Yep. Come on. I was just going to show you. It's in that same tab, Live with Audrey, and there's info for the boot camp right there. Okay. My computer is struggling. All right, we're almost done. Support system. So you guys, even Olympians don't train alone, right? They have a coach, they have a team, people that are with them. So what I do with my clients is I do weekly check-ins. Yeah, I do. I host a challenge tracker app for my people plugging into Beachbody programs, where we're checking in daily together with our workout, with our shake, with any struggles or triumphs, little things that we can all celebrate together. My biggest, if I could package one thing up and just gift it to everybody, it would be the accountability and the support system I received when I started coaching. So right here you see my sister. So we joined together. This is about 2 months after Sam was born, or 3 months. You can see I was pretty thick at this time. I was really struggling with depression. And this is my coach, Micah. And she's just awesome. She has been there. Anytime I have a question, I can reach out. She's been cheering me on. And Laura has been doing that as well. Now, you see here, a few years into it, I actually met up with Melissa Brewer, who is another one of my coaches. And I work more with her on a one-on-one basis. And I'm in a group on Facebook with a bunch of these ladies, and we just rally each other on, and it's so positive and fun. And when you are struggling with something, if you are, you know, once in a while we have someone plug that in, and it's just this awesome support of positivity that comes and just helps you with whatever it is that you're struggling with. So that's what I would gift to you, is coaching, and I can gift that to you. All you have to do is reach out to me, and we'll talk and see if that's a good fit for you, because it has been an amazing ally for me, hand in hand with my personal training and just these different goals I've had for myself. So it has been an amazing blessing to work from home and get paid weekly with Beachbody. It's been an awesome partnership. So, oh geez, that got crazy. How do I get started towards my goals with you? I hope that you understand, just like I said, there's so many options out there. These have been incredible options for me with Beachbody. I know, buddy. We'll go change in a second. So Beachbody On Demand has been an incredible addition. When I first started, you bought one DVD and Shakeology for $140. Now you can get the entire Beachbody library and Shakeology for $160 for a full year. And if you want quarterly, it's $140. So pretty cool, pretty dang cool. And you know, if you aren't sure where to start and you need a little bit more, like hold my hand, please help me get on track, then reach out to me and we can explore some options to do it either live with me if you're local, or do the online online personal training. It's been a powerful asset for so many people that I've worked with. So, yeah, let me know if you have any questions. That's basically it. Here's my email again. It is Audrey@inspirestrongfitness.com, and my website is www.inspirestrongfitness.com. All right, I was trying to stick it within an hour. I think I did okay. I hope you guys have an amazing day. You want to say bye-bye? I hope you got some good gold nuggets for yourself. So just to recap, prioritize you. Make you important. Huh? Is mommy important?
Yeah.
Yeah, mommy's so important. And schedule your workout. Make sure it's on there. And know what you're going to do. Know what that workout is before you show up to your scheduled time and you're like, okay, what am I doing today? And there's so many resources to help you do that. And then get a good support system for yourself. Talk to your spouse. Talk to friends. Like I said, when I first joined, Laura joined, my sister, and that has just propelled me forward. Absolutely. It's been amazing. Oh, is that you? So, yeah, reach out to me. Can't wait to chat. All right. Have an awesome day. Say bye-bye.